Gordon at Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum as the Los Angeles Rams took on the visiting Buffalo Bills as they go down 30-19 to the Bills. Stay tuned. For interviews to follow.
Works. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. So, but they didn't, and they don't always work. But that type of approach in special teams has taken us a long ways.
Was part of that decision, I mean, you were banged up defensively, especially on the defensive line. It was a long, hot day. Punting it back to him, your defense back on the field, is that
everything went into it, but I like to look. I like to play. We got the look, and they made the play. I think their outside guy made the play. He stopped coverage when he heard the crowd roar, so he came back and made the play.
Coach, your defensive front hasn't allowed a 100-yard rusher until today. McCoy had that in the first half. Do you think he was doing well, or was it the injuries that started off there?
Well, I mean, it's a combination. We don't make excuses, but 3 of our starting 4 defensive linemen were watching the game today. So, and what those guys do is they pressure the quarterback, and Rob's always making a chase play from behind, and we just didn't get that. We didn't get that today, but still not acceptable run defense. But, I mean, they've been doing this for the last couple of weeks against a number of teams. So he's now standing back, and they're managing the game well with Tyrod. You can see he's, that was the second series or first series when the ball was snapped past him, and we had a 2nd and 25 and a 3rd and 18, and we allowed him to convert with his legs. That's, at that point you're in for a ball game with him. So they've done an outstanding coaching job.
We beat ourselves in a lot of stuff. I felt like we really just lost the game for ourselves.
With 3 injuries to the defensive line, how tough was it for you guys to try to get back?
Man, it wasn't tough at all. It's just we just didn't get a line. Well, not necessarily get a line. We just was out of gap sometime. They was able to find a hole. Hit us for a couple of good runs.
The fake punt call, were you a little surprised that Coach didn't put the ball in your guys' hands as a defensive unit to make a stop?
No, I mean, Coach Fish he likes to have some type of fake in the game, each and every game. So, it's not really a surprise that he ran it. He wasn't able to convert it, but, it's still on us to go back out. He definitely depended on us to go back out there after they didn't get it to, make us stop him. We didn't do that. So.
Alec, besides getting healthy, what is it that you think your defense needs to work on moving forward? Now you're sitting at 3-2.
Just being technically sound in a lot of our stuff that we do. Like I said, today I felt like we beat ourselves on a lot of stuff. Just not in the right gap. And, sometimes we might not get the call or something like that. It's all up to us to just hone in our skills and come back next week and play technically sound football.
I can't turn the ball over. I got to hold on to the ball. And, careless mistakes like that. But you learn from it, and you got to bounce back next week.
Todd, your offense finally broke some holes for you. You were able to get a little bit momentum. Why weren't you able to capitalize enough today? Your offense overall.
I felt like we did a pretty good job. I don't know what you're talking about, but I felt like we did pretty good overall as an offense. We just got to not turn the ball over.
Perhaps scoring touchdowns instead of the field goals. Did you feel like there was something missing on your offense that you weren't able to get in the end zone when you were in the red zone?
No, it's just a part of the game. You get field goals, you get touchdowns. Sometimes you don't get either.
Seemed to move really well though between the 20s.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, it's just all executing. Trying to get first downs, trying to get touchdowns, check downs, and field goals. Just trying to put points on the board.
How deflating was that to see when the fake punt when it didn't work?
It was all a part of the game. As an offense, we had 3 tries to get a first down, so that's on us.
Overall, do you simply feel you didn't play well enough to win this game?
No, not at all. Put the ball on the ground twice. They got it back once, and they scored off of it. Can't win games off turnovers.
You feel like when you were running the ball, some improvement over some previous games for you?
Most definitely. They didn't really have too many in the box. O-line did a great job for me all game. Those guys played their tail off all game, blocking and pass protection. So, I got to pick it up for them.
And Gurley, how did it feel to get in the end zone in the Coliseum for the first time for you?
It felt good.
Todd, what positives do you take out of this going forward to next week?
It's always positive, man. Just going back, looking at the film, knowing what we executed on and, knowing what we didn't execute on. So, we'll watch the film and we'll find out.